Welcome back to another episode of the Cali Kings Podcast. It's been a minute since we dropped, but we're back finally. Right? I guess whenever you're trying to do something to elevate your content, your business, your life, there's always going to be people trying to stop you and hold you down. Maybe because either they're not content with where they're at in their life, or honestly they just don't want to see you win in general. So they're just going to try to stop you. But we just gotta ignore them.
Sometimes in life there's going to be those kind of people that just want to see you just stay at the bottom. But you know, at the end of the day, you gotta like defy the Matrix. You know what I'm saying? I always been talking about the Matrix too.
I don't know why I never watched the Matrix. So comment down below.
You need to watch it.
Yeah, comment down below if you guys watched the Matrix. As you can see, there's a new Cali Kings Podcast logo.
Yeah,
I think this is our debut of it, right?
Yeah, well, I don't think we ever debuted our new logo, but as you can see, it's definitely
it's actually professional. We created the other one in like high school.
Yeah,
on like I don't even know, Snapchat or something.
Well, technically, I created it on Fonto.
Oh, Fonto, yeah. It's a little bit bright on the TV. I don't know if you guys could show it. We'll probably pop it in on the screen so you guys could see it. But yeah, new logo. It's just tough, bro. Life has been good, honestly.
Yeah, we've just been upgrading. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but like I said, bro, people are always just gonna try to or think you're weird or just hate for no reason. You just gotta learn to ignore them. I guess I don't know. I feel like people hate honestly because they can't do what you do, so they're just gonna try to bring you down. What do you think?
Yeah, you know, even like with people like that are very close to you, I already feel like, you know, those kind of people like say they'll support you and all, but at the end of the day, I feel like it's gotta be you that's gonna be the one that's gonna drive and motivate you to take yourself to the next level. Yeah,
we started a tough marketing agency, me and my other friend and I'm telling this dude to join the money team, but he doesn't want to join.
Notice it's funny too, because whenever I do say yes, he tells me I have to wait 3 years because
we need to hire a creative director, so we're probably gonna have to get you for that, honestly.
But supposedly they're saying like I'm not part of the contract yet, and it's gonna take years of work.
You trying to take 50% royalties.
I didn't say 50, I said 33%.
Oh my gosh, bro.
It's a third. Yeah, it's fair. You guys get 33.5.
But we're not making enough to cut checks like that though.
So then who really benefits then?
Us.
Which is who?
Well, once we start making more money, like we're scaling right now. We're trying to scale to like a few, 1, 2, 3, between the 5 digits, figures.
Well, let's put it like this. Let's just say this: how much you make, what percentage of profits you guys get to keep for yourselves?
It depends, because the way we split it, we have to set aside money for taxes and then like reinvesting into new equipment. So
that's what I'm saying. Like profits, like outside of like
if we make 100K, take home probably would be, after like taxes, after editors, individually speaking, maybe between
like 20% or like,
nah, we probably take home like shit, I don't even know, maybe like,
well, think of the 30-20.
Yeah,
the 50-30-20 method.
Yeah, okay, so if we set aside 30% for taxes, that's 70K. 20,000 goes to editors, 10,000 goes to videographers.
Like, think about the wants, right?
Excuse me.
Because you know, like, so how in business or like
so probably like 20-30K a month.
And then you guys have to split it between each other, right?
No, that is split between you.
So 40K.
Yeah. Like take home 30 to 40.
So you're saying that you can take home 40% of the profits. That's what you're saying.
Yeah.
But I thought you said like. Okay, so let me get this straight. So you're saying 60% goes straight to taxes?
No, 30% goes to taxes.
Okay, 30% goes to taxes.
About 10 to 20% goes to videographers and editors. Okay, yeah, so about 20 to 30K.
Okay, so basically equipment and
not saying that this is what we make. This is just for context purposes.
That's still a lot, though.
Yeah. It is a lot.
So you're saying like out of the 40K, like I can't get like
that's what I'm saying. Like, as
13K.
As a creative director, what would you say? Like, what could you possibly what do you bring to the table to help grow the marketing agency and everything? Like,
you just
what do you bring? This is the interview table.
A creative director is someone, you know, that not only is going to be part leader when it comes to the creative department, but also they're the ones that are bringing the ideas, and also
that's true.
Because they're bringing up the imagination and different perspectives that not many other creators can bring to the table as well, because that's the whole point of being a creative director.
And but the also one thing that I'm waiting for, we've been waiting on Matthew Muniz' skits for over a year now. When are you dropping your skits,
I already told you, bro. October 2024. I mean, it's October now, but it's still coming this month.
Okay, and
I just don't have a set date because I want people just to like already be expecting, like,
we're expecting greatness, bro.
The promise will come. That's what I'm saying, this month. Okay. I'm not saying an exact day, but I want to surprise y'all on the day in this October.
Another funny thing that happened was we're in the same fantasy league. It's me, Munoz,
our boys, Ricky.
Yeah, our boy Ricky, Drew, and a few of like their friends, I guess. And I was running through the league. You know, I was undefeated.
Until you
Munoz lost every game. He was 0-4. I was 4-0. So then obviously when I played him, I was like, look, bro, I'm not gonna sweep everyone. I had to look out.
No, you're not. Okay, so this is the guy that doesn't want to see his competition win, but yet he's letting me have the easy bye. I just beat you fair and square, and I dominated you.
Yeah. Okay. And then him and everyone in the league has been trying to trade with me for weeks, and I don't trade with anyone. I was like, who you draft is who you run with, right?
But that's not the point of a fantasy league, though. I mean, trading is part of the game.
Bro, I drafted one of the most dominant teams. ESPN, where's my phone? They called me, I would say about maybe like 2 or 3 weeks ago, basically saying I drafted one of the most dominant ESPN fantasy teams ever.
Yeah.
So obviously when I'm getting feedback from ESPN, it's like, okay, duh. Like, obviously I know I drafted one of the greatest fantasy football teams ever. We have
I don't even think the people that make $1 million off those leagues even get like that high prestige.
We make a lot of great draftees, a lot of great decisions in the back office. Our GMs are one of the best in the business. Let's see. I forget who I have. I have Antonio Brown. I have
Antonio Brown. He's not even in the league no more. This dude doesn't watch football, bro.
I mean, AJ Brown.
This dude does not watch football. That's why I'm saying, like, what he gets is a fluke because.
Hold on, I have AJ Brown. I didn't even know the second week ended.
That's why I've been saying, like, this dude has not been playing. That's why I've been asking for his players, because this dude does not.
Josh Allen, CJ Stroud, Travis Etienne, Alvin Kamara, B. Robinson, Zay Flowers, Malik Neighbors, Debo Samuel, D. Goddard, C. Auden, AJ Brown, Z. Moss, Seahawks defense, and the Houston kicker. So obviously, and then I have, hold on. I also have Nico Collins, Keenan Allen, Justin Jefferson, Travis Kelce, Xavier Worthy. And like a lot of dominant players in my fantasy league. A lot of dominant players. So like I said, yeah, ESPN had been hitting me for weeks, basically just wanting to get me on the interview, wanting to ask, okay, how did your draft process go? All this and that.
But honestly, my team is better though.
No, but people have been trying to trade with me for weeks, and I don't trade. Like, I don't trade. It's who you draft is who you're gonna finish with.
I know, but then we would have all agreed to not trading once we had that, because then it would be fair. But in this case, that's not how fantasy football works.
Yeah, bro. Whatever. A lot of people have been trying to trade.
I believe if you're in a league with your friends, I think you should trade.
Nah, because at the end of the day, it's just business.
Yeah, and then now you're losing.
Yeah, but I don't care about this league no more. I mean,
and that's what I'm saying. He don't care, but yeah, he doesn't want to trade his players.
I wasn't even gonna join, but the boys asked me, and I was like, okay. And then, like I said, I just drafted a lot of great players. And we ultimately just dominated the first few weeks in the league, and then after I proved, like, okay,
no, you didn't, because you didn't beat me.
Yeah, I whooped everyone, and then it came down to Muniz, and then I was like, okay, look.
No, but dude,
but you didn't win a game before that. So obviously, I texted
I did beat you.
I can find the text message. I literally said, I'm gonna let you win.
You literally called me in the morning to say that it was war, and then you got your ass smacked.
No, I did get smacked on bad, but like, bro, my team was averaging like 220 plus points a week, and then this one we got like 130. I was like, bruh, that's some bull. I wonder if I can find the text message.
I even let him know a week in advance too. Like, I was gonna like whoop him. Like, I literally said,
I can't wait to put your money in my pocket after my team dog walks you to the kennel.
Yeah, I told him that, and Ricky made a bet with me that I wouldn't beat the number one guy in our league, and I told him that it's a fluke. He's a pretender. Like, he knows that his team is not good.
And why is this kid? Before I even posted anything about me having a marketing agency, why is this dude saying illegal perk 30 patch distributions? He has his lawyers on hotline.
Because he was like,
if I post his name and image, bro's just making constant threats.
Because before, like, he said he wanted me to join Money Team, but he didn't want me to, like, he didn't give me no context to what it actually was. Now I actually know the context because he finally tells me after all this time. But
we needed because I said join the Money Team, bro. After you say okay, I wanted to join, then I'll tell you
which he didn't,
what it is,
which he didn't,
and then I
had to find out for myself. Just
he was like, I'm not joining. And then after like a week of saying that, he finally said it. So then I said, okay, I have to think about that's what I said. Like, I have to think about it or something. I
know he said all this time just to leave me in a cliffhanger, saying that I'll think about telling you now.
Yeah, and then I told him, but he was just saying the funniest stuff and saying he has his lawyers on speed dial. Nah, but the build up before week 4 in our fantasy was actually hilarious, bro. I said it was war in the morning. I called you in the morning.
Yeah, you called me in the morning, like, and you said all my players were trash, and like, I would never trade my winners to your losers.
Yeah, dude, like I said, bro. I mean, I had already won for 4 weeks in a row, and it was blowouts. They were all blowouts, 80 plus blowouts. So after,
you straight?
Yeah, I was just doing my Trump impersonation. Everybody go out there and vote. I'm trying to tell Mooney to vote, but he doesn't want to vote. But
I just feel like voting is like,
what?
I just feel like voting is pointless.
I guess voting's a privilege.
I know it's a privilege. I'm just saying it's just pointless because
it's the word. It's like, who do you want to go for?
I don't like either one.
Yeah, I don't blame you. Anyways, we don't talk about politics. Like I said, in fantasy football, I already proved dominance, and after that, like I said, I don't care about it no more.
I was smoking in fantasy basketball.
Oh, I forgot. You're so lucky. All right, before we got interrupted in our 1v1, we played 1v1 basketball racially profile. By the way, Munoz has been taking training basketball class. You want to give him a little bit update about that, or?
Yeah, I was for the longest time, like, I never like took the time to learn the basics, and like I always felt like when I learned the basics, I can dominate any basketball player, I feel like. And Khalil's trying to been convincing me for years, like he has 15 years and I would never be able to beat him in his lifetime.
Because he can't.
I can.
And that's disrespectful for you to even say that, though. No, but I respect the confidence, but like at the end of the day, it's just.
I put buckets on him and.
Okay, yeah. So me and Munoz have had a 1v1 war for the past since 8th grade. So wait, how long has it been? 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th. Fresh, like 6-7 years, give or take, around there. Yeah, 7 years of us playing 1v1. And I've been undefeated for 7 years.
Oh yeah, I beat you before.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I actually have beaten him a couple.
I promise you, I would bet anything he'd never beaten me in basketball. No, you didn't, bro.
So I have.
So, but like I said, I do respect him. He's been taking basketball class at his school. Wait, how often is it? Once or twice a week?
It's once a week.
Dude, yeah. So once a week. I mean, it's better than nothing. But, bro, that's like. I've been playing basketball. That's what he doesn't understand. I played basketball since I was 5 every day, bro, for 15 years. And you think playing once a week for an hour is enough? Like,
I can dedicate more time and resources into it.
But it's not worth. It'll be a waste of your time. Like, what do you gain out of that?
I can smoke anybody though, and I can be the leader of my own pickup team and then just destroy anyone that's not you in my team.
Dude, but that's what I'm saying. Like, you could pick up a 5, but if I pick up 5, if we had the same team, I would win.
You wouldn't.
Oh my god. But like, it's no disrespect. Like, I already told you at art is 10 times better. It's like you at art compared to me at basketball.
I know. I'm just saying, like, at the end of the day, like 1v1s don't really mean much, but on a 5v5, like I'm beating you.
Wait, in a 5v5 or 1v1?
Like, I'm beating you, like, as a 5v5 player.
No,
like, in terms of 1v1, I mean, you just spam like.
Hey, he was calling fouls after everything.
No, it wasn't, but because most of them were not even fouls. Like, I don't even touch them.
Wait, you or me? What do you mean?
When you call for like offensive fouls and then you ask for the ball back.
Oh yeah, dude. Because look, I specialize in shooting contested jump shots.
No, he doesn't, by the way.
Like I said, a lot of contested jump shots. Honestly, it was like me, Kobe, Dame.
He converts himself to the greats, but has never been to the NBA.
A lot of us are training in the off season in Egypt and shit.
No.
Paris.
No.
And we worked on that. And I told him, like, I work on these shots every day.
All right, then hit up Dane right now.
Let me see if he'll answer. Actually, let me call Dane. He has do not disturb on. Actually, I don't want to call.
Oh yeah, okay. Call Kobe then.
Bro, no, RP Kobe.
But you just said that you were hanging out with Kobe.
I said
training.
we trained
when?
Kyrie at Sports Academy a few years ago.
All right,
a few years ago.
He's lying, by the way.
So yeah, a lot of I put in the work.
But you don't have pictures though.
I don't have time to pull up on it. But
it's not that you don't have time. It's just you don't have the evidence.
Bro, I don't have time, bro. But we trained in the off season, and I don't know why he thinks. That's like Matthew's an artist, bro. Like he's an artist. He knows how to draw really good. So that I told him that's like me saying, okay, Muniz has been drawing for so long, and that's like me saying if I just practice drawing once a week, I'm gonna be able to outdraw him. Like that's not gonna happen. You're just better than me at drawing, but I'm better than you at basketball.
It's the amount of time you put in.
Huh?
It's all about like the amount of time you put in.
Yeah, that's also another.
I know, but you stopped.
What?
Basketball.
Yeah, but I still have 15 years over you.
It don't matter because you're gonna lose all that speed.
So I would have to stop playing for 15 years, and Mooney has to work his ass off every day just for.
I don't need 15 years, bro. That's the thing, bro. Like I only.
Yes, you do, bro.
I don't need 15 years to implement the safe stuff that you do,
dude. Okay, so but it's dribbling, it's shooting, it's footwork, it's understanding how people guard you, looking at their feet. Looking at just it's little things.
I can understand.
You don't pick.
I can learn that.
Yeah, but I'm telling you, like, I don't think you realize it takes years to start learning. Like, it's little things that I look at, and you're like, how does he make that? Like, bro, it's because I just do it, bro. It's like I don't understand. I can't really explain it to you. You have to play for years to realize
I'm just saying,
it.
like, I don't need 15 years to implement the safe stuff that he does, though.
So how long would it take you to get like
if I actually like dedicated if I actually had the resources, the time, and also the like
just
like also like being able to have the time to learn, and also having like a good coach to do all of this.
Yeah, how long would it take you?
Like a cool 2 years.
No, bro.
Yes, bro.
Dude, that's so disrespectful, bro.
I don't need 15 years. Bro. I feel like 15 years is just like, no, bro. If you need 15 years, that's like being equivalent to like NBA status.
Dude, it's just a lot that goes behind the scenes that a lot of people don't see. Wait, what did you say like 5 seconds ago? You said something that was really good. I don't want to touch on. What did you say? What were you saying like 10 seconds ago? What was you just saying? You said something good.
About basketball? Really?
Yeah, it was just about work. You said something about like work, I think.
Like time, putting in the time and effort.
Oh yeah, putting in the time and effort. Okay, yeah. So honestly, talk like just in general about business. We were listening to one of my friends. His name's Cooper Brown. He has a tough YouTube series about him, talking about him going from 0 to 10K. And one of my other friends, his name is Santi. He does door-to-door sales. And we were listening to one of their YouTube videos that they just dropped. It's just a talking head video, him just explaining his journey pretty much. And like what Muniz just said, just putting in the reps and the basically just time and time and time again. Like if you do something for the first time, obviously you're not going to be good at it. But doing something 100, then 100 turns to 1,000, 1,000 to 10,000. The struggle that you had in the beginning is not going to be the same struggle that you have in the end. So obviously you're gonna get better, but that just relates to the basketball. Like, bro, you practice once a week. I practice 10,000 times. Like, obviously you're gonna have to practice. You're gonna have to do it if you ever want to be at the level I'm at.
I'm gonna beat you with less.
No, bro. Okay. If you ever actually genuinely beat me at basketball, like I don't know how do you think I would react?
I think you would question life.
Would I crash out?
Yes.
No, that would be crazy. But yeah, bro. Anything you want to talk about specifically, honestly? Because this one we're kind of just like a little bit freeballing a little bit.
Well, like I said, as you guys know, working on my own content as well. And
oh, wait, you want to tell them what you're going to call the audience, supposedly? That actually is going to get me hot, though.
I'm going to be like... So like my audience name or my fan base.
Wait, tell them your name first if they don't know.
Because as you guys know, my username is my creator name is SlenderDaddy48.
Uh-huh.
And you know how I'm gonna start off my videos is gonna be like, Hello, Slender Puppies. Today we're what?
I was messing with him last night saying that. He actually ran with it. I was like, bruh, ain't no way. He's gonna call his fans
like
Slender Puppies.
I'm gonna be like, hi, Slender Puppies. Today we're gonna be making it.
Oh
what?
my god, bro.
No, like all serious. I'm gonna be like straight to the camera, like, hi, Slender Puppies. Today we're gonna be doing an amazing content video today. As you guys know, I'm PG, family friendly, ready to eat for everyone.
Oh, you're gonna go family friendly?
No.
Oh,
I'm just saying.
that would be. I don't see you going family friendly.
No, I'm not.
It's not tough.
But yeah, like I'm saying, like I'm gonna be creating skits and edits.
Yeah, bro. I'm waiting for you to drop.
My editing skills that I stopped for years because I just feel like my work wasn't really going anywhere at one point when I was younger, and then I started focusing on school, focusing on what I want to do with my life. And then afterwards, I feel like over time, I'm seeing the people I'm surrounded with, like, actually doing content as well. And it gives me motivation to, like, maybe start that back up again.
Yeah, because if you watch our tough Slimey Gio podcast, him and Gio, you guys are the first tough content creators in the Valley. Gio's still doing it. You stopped, but it's good that you're actually starting back up again. It's just dropping. We're just waiting for the first episode, bro.
Yeah, it's just starting,
and it's time consuming. I'm not gonna lie, because I've been posting a lot more on my stuff too.
Because also it's like not just that. It's like it takes up time of your day. It's like you're gonna have to sacrifice a lot.
Yeah, filming, editing, everything, bro.
That's also why I stopped.
What? Because
it took me like when
hours?
I used to make like gameplay. I even used to like do video games too and show my commentary. When I used to edit all that,
it took forever.
It took like 4 hours.
Yeah, for one video.
Yeah, for one,
bro.
especially if it was like an hour. It was just like a bunch of hour-long content, like dissecting, like cutting segment by section, adding green screens, adding special effects.
And you did it on your phone too. That's a hustle.
I did all this on my phone
that's
too.
Bro, that's crazy. At what age?
Did this like back in 8th grade, 9th grade.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I was even making skits then too.
And he was playing football too.
Yeah, I was doing football.
And school 4.0.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, I get it. I could see now why he maybe stopped for a little bit, because it was probably just a lot.
Yeah, it was just a lot, and also I just never really saw my work taken out, so that's why eventually I was like...
And especially when you transferred to the harder school that we went to.
Yeah, supposedly one of the most prestigious schools in the United States of America.
Yeah, so, and I get it. But yeah, when it comes to the content and everything, like... First it's filming it. You have to film it. That takes time. Different clips. Then you have to come up with ideas, like... I like doing the B-roll. I do talking head a lot and B-roll, but
I'm trying to do B-roll too, because I always see like it always pops off.
Yeah, the B-rolls go crazy. If you could film good B-rolls of you, for those of you who don't know, B-rolls just when it's just a video with no sound, just you doing like an action, whether that's walking, working, taking calls.
It's also camera work too. Like when doing B-rolls,
like the angles and everything.
Yeah, because like it can be B-rolls is just like a type of like media editing when it comes to like camera work, where it's like it can be like camera rolls of some sort. It can be like it's just like basically just like a moving angle that just tells a story.
Yeah, through your actions, and then you put words over it to like say what you're meaning, right?
Because even like when cooking too is like, you know, they show like camera work of like it's like a fancy, it's like basically like a fancy way of like displaying like
something without the main, saying it, right?
Yeah, the main objects that you're trying to like get different camera angles of.
Yeah, facts. But yeah, that takes time, and then coming up with the ideas behind it to like, okay, why am I filming this? What words can I match with it? Because one thing I learned is the words that go on your B-roll videos should match the video itself. So for example, if I'm saying I'm learning or I'm reading, so if I say I'm learning or I'm reading as the word on the video, but the video is me playing basketball, like it doesn't correlate, right? The video would have to be something like me actually having a book, or me sitting down, or me looking at my computer researching. So that's another little tip. But then yeah, editing B-roll isn't that difficult, because it's not like you're making movies or anything, but it is just time consuming. Especially because like with the marketing agency that I'm running, we work with a few dealerships, so a lot of times my focus is coming up with ideas for them, and then I start to edit that or send it to my editors so that they can get it back to me. But that does take a lot of time out of my day, and ideation and creativity. So then when it comes to doing my stuff, it's like, okay, hold on, let me take a second to actually lock in and do it. But I get you. It does take a long time, bro, because I'll be up all night thinking of ideas. And the best ideas, I don't know if it's like this for you. Would you say like the best ideas that come up in your mind come at the most random times? Or would you say like...
Sometimes for me, it's either like, either random times or like, night. It's a night.
At night, right? The most random times. Like you'll be doing something, you're like, oh my God, hold on, let me write this down.
Yeah,
right?
like usually for me, it always comes around nighttime. In the morning, I'm probably just focused on multiple other things, or it just has to be a rare random time where I'm just thinking about something.
Yeah, another tip, if you guys want to start posting content, I would recommend, I've been telling all my friends that they should all work on starting a personal brand, because I see a stat where it's like basically within the next few years, it's either you're going to be a consumer or a producer of content. So what that means is either you're going to be someone who's brain rot scrolling every day, or you're going to be someone who's producing the videos that people are going to watch, and those people could sooner or later turn into customers to whatever your offer is. So honestly, just start posting, even if it's not super high quality. Just getting it out there in the first place is much better than...
It's always about starting as soon as possible.
I made a video basically saying, because a lot of people wait for the perfect time to start, or the circumstances need to be XYZ, then I need to be doing this, I need to be doing that in order for me to start. But honestly, the best time to start is now, because there's never going to be a perfect time. That's just facts. What do you think?
It's just I even have that kind of problem too, where I like always keep overthinking about what if I don't get this right, or what if I don't have the right plan. And it's just like, at the end of the day, there is no perfect time to start something. Facts. There is no really a perfect plan. It's just about executing, seeing what you can do to produce better results by either tweaking certain things, like tweaking certain features that can improve, doing research, being able to find out like what kind of equipment that you use that can also maybe help produce better lighting, better quality and videos.
Just making better content overall.
Even like editing too, because I feel like a lot of people even forget about editing too. That makes content more diverse and different compared to others. So everyone has their own style of editing too. Yeah,
I would agree. And what I wanted to say is, bro, like back to going to waiting for the perfect time. Like, dude, when we started this podcast, we started it during COVID. We were one of the first people, bro. Honestly, we were one of the first people to start podcasting in general. Like, remember we saw shout out All the Smoke. That was the first podcast that I ever watched, and then we started ours in high school. But yeah, dude, we started it on filming it on a MacBook, and then we got here, and then we started filming it on our iPhone, and now we're filming it on a camera. So, like, if we would have waited, like, we may not even have ever started a podcast in the first place. So, like, and don't make excuses, right? A lot of people make so many excuses on why they're not where they're at, where they want to be in life, and compare themselves to someone who's at the level that they're at, but they didn't see all the work that it took to get there. They didn't see how many days and failures that it took to get there. People just think it happens like this, but it doesn't. I posted a B-roll video and I said, taking action is the only difference between those who dream and those who achieve. Just start. And that's just facts. Like, whatever you guys want to do in life, you can do it but if you're just waiting for the perfect time to start, that time will never happen. So as long as you just start, then you'll start to learn along the way and grow along the way and start becoming better at whatever it is that you're doing. Would you agree?
Yeah, because I was gonna say too, like, there's a saying that's like, comparison is like the thief of joy. And
yeah, that's facts.
And it's like to me, like, at the end of the day, Khalil can try hard as much as he can to be me, but at the end of the day, there's only one person that can be me, and that's me. You know what I'm saying? And that's okay, because there's only one person that can be Khalil and have his kind of mentality.
Yeah.
And that's him.
I wanted to ask, let me see, how important, one thing that I learned is that I found myself doing was, like, whatever goals I had, I only focused on like for example, if I wanted to, let me see, say for example, if I wanted to make $20,000 in a month, right? Mm-hmm. And I'm just so focused on money, the money never comes. Like, it's how do you get the 20,000? Is it making more calls? Is it working that extra shift? Is it, going out there networking with more people, right? The thing that I learned, we can say something real quick, or
No, I was just gonna add to the basically what he's saying is like it's not about making a wish list. It's about finding like how you're gonna set those goals.
Yeah. So basically, have a goal that you want, right? But have stepping stones in order to get there, and fall in love with the process it takes to get there. Because there is gonna be times when it's like, bro, I do not want to do this. This is horrible. This is boring. This is ass. This is weak. But once you start to realize, like, okay, the process is the thing that you have to enjoy. Because that's what is going to get you to reach your goals, right? Whether that's, working, if you want to put on muscle, like Munis has been working out, you can't just say like, oh my God, I want to become swole body like C-Bum. Like, obviously you're going to have to get your ass to the gym and work out. Like, just do this 3-hour workout. I don't know how you do that, but
it's not even just a workout. It's also, you got to consume a lot of calories.
Yeah,
too.
so like I said, that's just another stepping stone.
I still need to do.
Yeah, it's just another stepping stone, right? And doing the work that it takes to get there and enjoying that process, because that process is what's going to get you to the end product, which is whether that's making $10,000, $20,000 dollars a month or more, whatever your goal is, or putting on weight or losing weight or buying a car, or whatever your goal is. Just doing the steps. Just learn to love the steps that it takes in order to get there. That's something that I would preach to anybody who has big goals or just anything that they want in life. What do you think about that?
Yeah, basically, for me, like, I want to like set goals for myself that would improve and make me a better person than what I am now, because I always feel like you can always improve yourself somehow. Mm-hmm. And for me, one of my issues is ever since I started my new job, I have been not getting the same amount of rest compared to before, because although I'm getting something in return for that, which is monetary. I'm getting money, right? Yeah. But I'm also affecting my health, and like also but I'm also waking up later than I want to as well, which is something that I want to improve on. So I'm gonna write down exactly how I can improve on that, which is once I finish work, I can go to sleep right after, just drive home and go to sleep after, instead of staying up late hearing this kid talk to me about like Gucci third leg, or I can or I can change my schedule and find different times where it allows me to sleep in, or it allows me to create a schedule where I can be able to go to sleep earlier.
What time do you want to wake up?
Hours. For me, if I want to try to like improve making content and try to focus on these kind of like
topics,
and
ideas,
I gotta try to implement time for the morning, so I'll try to wake up around 5 or 6.
Yeah, that's good. But low-key, I've been waking up. I woke up like 4:30 like a few days ago, and then I'll wake up at like 5. So I get you. And then one thing I also wanted to say, another tip that I've learned and that has helped me for whatever goals that you guys have is I started journaling a lot. So whatever ideas or thoughts I have, just put it down on notes, however I'm feeling.
Yeah, I put them on.
Yeah, that. Yeah, you technically did. I just never did it until like maybe a few months ago.
I journaled. I actually do.
Okay, and then what else? Oh, and then speaking your goals out loud, saying them out loud, not just thinking it, and writing it down too. Like every goal that I've written down has happened, whether it's taken as soon as a week or as soon as maybe a few months. Like putting it out there and speaking it into existence is something that I actually like. Manifestation is actually real. But if you're the type of person to say, I want to buy that new Mercedes Benz that's $100,000, but you wake up at 1 p.m., you watch Netflix all day, and you eat pizza, and then go to sleep at 9, wake up at 2 p.m. the next day and just bullshit your days and waste time ultimately. You'll never.
Yeah. Huh? It's also gonna say it's also good like when other people tell you like you can't do it. It's impossible.
Yeah, for some people let that get to them.
Like I tell this kid all the time, like he says he wants to make $100,000 in a year, and I told him.
No, I said in a month.
Oh yeah, in a month, and after I told him like that's impossible for you.
Yeah, he says that, but I honestly don't care. One thing I learned, like if someone says you can't do something, like who cares? If they tell you can do something, who cares?
No, I want him to prove him. I want him to prove me right.
Yeah, it's all in love, but like honestly, I'm sorry.
I want you to prove me wrong.
Yeah,
not prove me right. I was like, no.
Yeah. So honestly, like whatever someone says, like you just have to have just absolute focus in whatever your goals are, and Dang, well, I kind of lost my train of thought. What was I saying?
It's like when he tells me like I'll never beat him in basketball again. Like,
no, but I'm serious. Like, I don't think
he says that, but like when I actually beat him one day, then he's gonna be like,
yeah, if you ever yeah, that'd actually be crazy. I'd be embarrassed because I played my whole life. But what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, writing your goals down is really, really good because you actually would get to wake up and see it every day. And then I also started my own series where I kind of talk about my day-to-day life and what I'm going through and knowledge that I've learned. It's called Dreams to Reality, right? Because everyone has dreams, but once you put in the work, it becomes your reality. And then people will laugh at you. People will wonder. They'll think it's weird. They'll think it's embarrassing. They'll clown on you. But once you make it, it's like, okay, then they're gonna start asking you, how did you do it, or what, like, oh, like, give me a tip, like, give me, put me on, do this, do that. A quote that I saw that I really liked. It was, where was it? I wrote it down. Let me find it. Where is it? I put it. Where is it? You want to say something in the meantime?
Oh, I was gonna say also, Khalil has been living out of his means with his new money. Like,
no, I haven't.
He's got a new chrome heart bracelet, and he think he's iced out now. And
okay, hold on, I found it. It was actually a Mr. Beast quote. I don't even like watching Mr. Beast, but I saw it on on like a little motivational video.
Oh, what do you think of the Chris Tyson?
Who?
Chris Tyson.
I don't even know who that is, bro.
Okay.
He says, "You're crazy until you're successful, and then you're a genius." And that's the most realist thing ever, because everybody's gonna be like, what is he doing, or why is he doing that, or it's so crazy. And then you do it, and it's like, oh shit, he's a genius. A lot of
people say he fakes his videos, but at the end of the day, it still pulls views.
Yeah, and he's a millionaire, dude, doing what he loves, just making YouTube videos. Like,
yeah, because first he used to do Minecraft and as a kid, and eventually he just started, right? Yeah, he just started doing like what he liked at first, which was Minecraft, and then eventually, as he got older, I guess he wanted to switch up the flavors. Shout out to
the
Uncle
homie
Drebo. Yeah.
And one thing of Wally, one of our prior videos, Uncle Wally was talking about. I had went to one of my uncle's houses, and we were all there, and he was just talking about, like, basically saying, like, do what you want to do, basically, and the money will come. And for example, one thing that I like to do is I'm more of an extroverted person, so I'll go out and talk to people, but like recently this year, I've learned sales a lot and closing deals. That's one thing that I really enjoy doing, just being in situations where it's like you're in rooms with people that, like, honestly you shouldn't be in. And doing deals with them is something that I found a passion in. Just being put in those situations, like I think you said it before, being comfortable, being uncomfortable, right? Putting yourself in situations that you're not accustomed to. Yeah,
but getting out of your comfort zone.
Yeah. Getting out of your comfort zone. Because that not only does that build character, it makes you makes you build character, and it puts you in positions to be in new opportunities, right, for yourself, and grow as an overall person, as a businessman or businesswoman, if a woman is watching this. But it just puts you in a position to be better than you were yesterday. So honestly, find a passion that you guys like, and if you don't know what that is, just go out and start trying something, whether that's picking up a new job or playing a sport or finding a new hobby or playing an instrument, right? Just start trying making videos, something as simple as picking up your iPhone and making videos.
Because the whole point, because when you find something that you're not good at, you enjoy the journey as you continue more and more. Because if you start thinking right off the bat that, like, once you don't get good at something, it's just not for you.
Yeah, people quit right before
it's like,
the greatest
for me, it's
achievement happens.
It's like if I didn't just decided to, like, if I just kept telling myself I was bad at doing content creation, then I would end up like my past self, where I would have just said, stop, I'm not good.
Yeah. And it's normal, I feel like, to be in your own head and be like, why am I not reaching my goals? But they'll come in time, and they'll come in God's timing, right? We plan, but it's up to God's timing on when it'll actually happen. And another thing that I like is I posted another video basically just talking about how consistency is key. Like, people expect results so quickly, so immediately, and that never happens. And if it does, that's a crazy blessing. Just build on that. But don't expect things to switch and change your situation to just your situation can always completely flip over in an instant, but like, be prepared to put in hours and hours and days and weeks and months and then months stack into years. And over time, the growth that you'll see is going to be exponential because you just consistently worked at something.
You know what a great example is? Like, it's like a hair growth journey. It's like at first when you have like short hair, it's like if you want to try to grow your hair long, you got to implement like good diet, drink a lot of water. Yeah, good diet.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, because usually what you put in your body is like what also
comes
shows.
Out.
Yeah, it shows like depending on what you eat, like good fruits, vitamins, because your body needs vitamins and your hair needs vitamins as well. And also put in like oils that will help for hair, like rosemary.
It's a process pretty much, right?
Yeah, it's like if you don't add anything to your hair to help it grow longer, I mean, it's just not gonna come out
better,
like luscious and long and it's just healthy. Like it's just like me with my 360 wave journey, you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people have been telling me like, oh, you can't get 360 waves. Like, I said that. Oh, yeah, he said that, and he told me I couldn't get 2-strand twists. Like he told me that I couldn't get box braids, and I just simply been taking care of my hair, my diet, drinking a gallon of water a day, wearing the tough silk rag whenever.
Do rag?
Well, do rag is now for like my. It's a bonnet actually. When I used to have longer hair, I used to have a bonnet. And also wearing silk pillows because that way it prevents like friction in your hair. But I might grow my hair again, but right now I'm enjoying my waves.
Yeah. So basically, if you're to take anything from this video, is take action, be consistent, and if anyone has anything to say, them, just don't listen to them, and do what makes you happy, and everything that you want will come sooner or later. Anything you want to add to that?
No, I totally agree. I feel like if you always listen to what other people tell you can do, I feel like you're gonna regret that for the rest of your life, knowing that you listened to what another person told you what your true potential was and you proved them right. Yeah,
I was gonna say because if you're trying to please everyone, right, like say there's someone sitting here and someone sitting here, if I'm trying to please this person, it may make him not happy. If I try to please Munoz, it may not make both of them happy, right? Trying to please everyone around you is at the end of the day, that's gonna ruin how you feel internally and your mental. And honestly, whatever you think is right for your own situation, I would just recommend just going all in, right? I told a lot of my friends basically, like, whatever they want, just go all in, bruh. Because honestly, and you've told me too, because like when you do that, at least whether or not you succeed and become Elon Musk or whatever happens, at least you could say I tried and I did it. Whereas people get stuck in situations like pretty much I was speaking to someone who they've been in a profession, they started when they were 19 years old, and they just kind of got stuck, like how you always say the Matrix, pretty much. Like they just got caught in their job and they dabbled in a few things, but they didn't go all in and give everything that they had to what they truly wanted to do. And then you end up getting stuck in a job or a situation that you don't actually like. And when you start getting older, right, you start having families, you start having actual real responsibilities that keep you stuck in those situations and make it a little bit harder to actually reach your full potential and reach starting that business or whatever else you really want to do. So I guess especially because we're younger, and if you're someone else who's pretty young watching this, even if you're not, like, if there's something that you really want to do, I would just say go all in, bruh, and figure it out on the way there, honestly. Because real quick, when I started the marketing thing, bro, I had zero experience in videography and editing and any of that, like nothing. It's just I know how to communicate with people, and those communication skills get me paid, right? And then I figure everything else out along the way. So honestly, just go ahead and figure out what you like, go explore different things. Once you like it and you start developing a plan and a process and a daily regimen, just go all in. And pretty much that's what I want to say.
Yeah, it's like opportunity will find you as long as you try seeking it, even when it doesn't seem like the windows are open yet. Yeah,
like opportunities will come at the most random times too. I would say too.
It's like, for example, when Khalil tells me like my corners won't grow back ever.
Dude, that's genetics, right? I told you.
I told him like
I said I'll pay for turkey.
I'm not going to Turkey, but I told him that I'm gonna do it the natural way. I told him like at the end of the day, like I defy my genetics.
I feel like you did defy your genetics. Well, I never seen you. Nobody in your family's like fat, so I don't know why.
Well, they're not fat, but they do have diabetes.
Oh, well, isn't that passed down hereditary?
Not really, as long as you take care of yourself.
Oh, I know some people have got it just because their parents had it, but
it's also because of the diet as well.
But like, you can't control your hair genetics. Like, if I went bald, I can't do anything about it.
Unless you
go to Turkey.
Yeah, unless you went to Turkey, but
whatever. But anything else you want to say, like, that's real?
In terms of real, I just feel like overall, we already said our message. It's just a matter of whether you want to take what we said in this podcast and implement it in your life, or you can continue the same routine.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, we're gonna give you the sauce, but it's just the fact that you're gonna use it.
Yeah, we can't control you. I always say I could put the food in front of you, but I can't make you eat it. So
yeah, or so, it's like when like you can give like a water to the horse, but you can't make the horse drink the water.
It. Yeah, so you can get all the sauce you want. Tap in. Subscribe if you guys enjoyed the podcast. I hope you guys enjoyed it. This was a nice little episode.
Yeah. So I appreciate you all for stopping by, listening, and we hope to see you again soon.
Peace.